the future of contact management.
I spoke with Doc Searles about this one time, the Plutonarian Manifesto guy. He spoke about VRMs, so that companies, and he was talking about enterprise level, but companies would want to keep track of their vendors, and it wouldn't be on the vendor to keep track of the customer. The company would want to keep track of the vendor. To me, that's just another relationship.
Yeah.
We should be keeping track of everybody. To set up, my accounting system doesn't want to, it has vendors, it has customers. Well, sometimes I do business both ways with people.
Right. Yeah. So
when we
fine, have somebody who's a vendor and a customer and an influencer and a press contact.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why you need a relationship manager for the whole company, not just salespeople, that everybody has access to it. But you also want it to have the basic things. So you don't have to go buy ConvertKit or MailChimp or ActiveCampaign or HubSpot to add on the email, the chat, the text, the phone, the browser plugin that works in LinkedIn, and all the different things that you need so that you don't have to have disparate systems for different departments to manage contacts in your company.
So, yeah, I'm looking out to the future here. It's going to be AI, there's going to be agents. One of the things I'd love to be able to get an agent to do is to enrich the data that I have, define it in the disparate systems and bring it together. Is that asking for too much? Does that have to be a company by company thing? Or are we now building systems like Nimble? Will we be able to plug in an AI and have it go find us that extra information?
I just showed you what AI can do. I mean, I don't even want to ask AI about my family, but it would tell you more than I want you to know.
Can I get it to access my Nimble records?
So Nimble will have a ChatGPT plugin that you could log into your ChatGPT account, and essentially it'll do whatever you want it to do, including summarizing records, enriching records, etc. But Nimble's the only company that ever had full access to LinkedIn public and private APIs. And we mapped into Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, Foursquare, Google+, Crunchbase, AngelList, and tied all that together and enriched the contacts. Now the API wars make it so that you can't get access to a lot of that stuff, but the data is getting scraped by all these bots. So the data is out there. And so when you put your contacts in a Nimble, Nimble automatically enrich the records. But you can also use our plugin in LinkedIn, where if you have the Nimble prospector and you're looking at a LinkedIn record and you want to add them to Nimble, it'll grab the whole record, parse it all out, avatar, title, history of employment, schools, put it in the record, and you basically automatically have an enriched record in your Nimble system.
Yeah, it does everything except for the communications, which I know I've done a lot of shopping with this. It's very difficult to get into the API and take care of the messages.
Well, now we do. So we're in the process of launching email marketing, which allows you to send emails at scale and have them bidirectionally communicate with your audience. We used to do that with your email service provider, but it was limited to hundreds because that's what email service providers do. But for people that have tens of thousands or millions of records, you will now have an engagement engine that starts with email. And then soon in 2025, we'll release bidirectional text, bidirectional chat bots, plugins, and bidirectional phones. So you can basically pull up a list of 50 people, power dial them, automatically leave messages for people that don't pick up, and have a phone system that's all integrated. So if people call you, it'll pop the record.